Holy cow, it is Sunday already. Wow,
Yeah, no. 2 days is not enough to be off work.
It's been a nice 3 days off I had. I can tell you that. I needed it.
Definitely. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Howdy.
We did go live, didn't we? There's quite a few people in here. We got 25 in here right now.
Sweet.
Let me pull up the chat here so I can see what's being talked about.
We're going to pop that chat
So what's
out.
going on? What's new? What's exciting? What you got going on?
Well, I have actually got new fish. I did get, I can't remember if I talked about this last Sunday because I think I got them that week. But what were they? Platinum half-beaks. They're doing really well. A couple died off, but that's to be expected to where it came from, unfortunately. But
not a quality source.
No, but it's hard to say no whenever something different comes in, and you can actually house it and stuff. You have room for it. Hi, Robert's mustache.
Hi, Maria. How you doing, Maria?
I'm surprised Shanna didn't say hi to
it. Shanna! Mr. Mustache is here to see you.
Robert Stash.
I love it. All right, so we got 503 Aquatics, all things fish, big shrimping. Brian, I ain't going to try your last name. I cannot. No, can't do it. Sorry, bud. Color Guppies, Crypt Keeper, Darlene's Tanks, Dave Farrell, Dennis Christensen, Emma Messenger, Gabriel's Glass Block, Boxes, Glitch, Jenna P, Jennifer Weaver, Jerome, or Jeremy, however you want to say it, Cora Works, Lady Metalhead, Lady Rorschach, Linda, Lisa Sparkman, Long Family Show, Maria Z, Mark Sterlson. We got the Eddie in the house, Merrick, Noel, Oink Master Supreme, Posiwi, Sandy Dowdy, the little
sounds like a lot more than 25, by the way.
Yeah, I know. They keep piling in. We're up to 51. We waited too long. Man, the list keeps growing. Select Pet, Scuba Steve-O, Sky Dancer, and Bipolar Fish Keeper. And to everybody else that showed up, the lurkers and everything, thank you for spending your evening with us for this next hour of shenanigans.
Absolutely. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. Hope y'all having a fantastic Sunday evening.
Yeah. And the next 2 Sundays, you got holidays. Wow, it's that time of year where it's going to be crazy. People are going everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's that time of the year.
Nathan's here.
I was going to start singing, but I won't.
Come on, Jason.
I was going to bust in the song, but I won't. Nope. I'll behave. Oh, Skipper's going to go beat some children to death. So it's you and me, Robert. So what's going on? Getting anything for Christmas? Anything for your fish room? Any, equipment, breeder boxes?
I thought about getting one of those Zis breeder boxes, the one that you put inside the tank. I can get one of them.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I have one of them.
I actually have
one. What a segue. Oh, jeez, dude. No, I have one of those boxes too, man. And, they get the job done, but they're not perfect.
I haven't tried mine.
Which one of them did you get? Did you get the one that's got the mesh at the bottom, or the one that's got like a solid bottom?
It's got the mesh at the bottom and the mesh on the sides. So it's like 2 of the 4 sides have mesh. The bottom is mesh, and the back has like the thing with the air stone that sucks the tank water and into the.
I can grab it real quick and show it.
It's not a
Okay.
bad design, honestly, and it would be great for a lot of uses. But the fry that I hatch in those things are they tend to be really really small, and they can get out of that mesh. They can get through the mesh, and hopefully they can get back in before they get mauled. But it's usually when they're first born or for the first couple of days you got to worry about that. And it's only the real brave ones that do that.
Right.
But yeah, that's my only beef with it is I wish you could get a finer mesh in there, or maybe like if you could swap out the mesh things, like because they do pop out those little mesh things.
Well, I mean,
Like it
they
looks like
pop
I mean it
out.
looks like that's how they were put in. They were just popped into that little thing, so it looks like you could pop them out.
Right.
Maybe swap them out for a smaller mesh thing. Maybe that's what I should do. Try and figure out
You know that
sacrifice one.
that could be a great DIY thing to do on the taking it easy Sunday stream maybe one day.
There we go. Earlier today.
Just to just be like, okay, guys, here's what you do when you want to put a finer mesh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a unique problem, I guess, but somebody's gonna have it besides me.
Yeah.
Did you
Or
know?
I could have got a better breeder box too, or a different breeder box. I should say better, but different.
Say, the one I was gonna get is they call it the DT2 or something, but it's the one that's only got the two and the mesh sides, and the bottom is solid.
Okay.
Because apparently from like a couple of different YouTubers, that breeds and stuff, that they say that that those are better for like corridors and whatnot.
I could see that.
Corridors
a lot.
with the plecos, but I don't know. I mean, but I've got two of those those ones you hang on the side. I got two of them that I don't even
On the
use.
outside,
Yeah.
are they like the fluval ones that you have?
Yeah.
Are they air driven that suck? I just got some of them. I haven't even taken them out of the box yet. And
Yeah.
I got there's 2 sizes, like a small and a medium. I got the or the large and the medium.
Mm-hmm.
It's the ones I got. I haven't tried it. I haven't even taken them out of the box yet.
Yeah, I mean,
I wasn't quite ready.
I've tried it a couple of times, but I just don't know if I'm not doing something right or what, But if I hatch anything out, and it just seems like they just die off in that box, I'm like, so I just don't even use them no more.
Yeah.
But like I said,
that's
I
the thing with
it's something
fried too. They can be finicky.
Mm-hmm.
So what are we hatching out in that?
Just like corridor eggs.
Okay.
Because I got those one quarters, that they they spawn all the time. Like anymore. I just don't even go in there and get the eggs out. But which I need to, but.
He likes to switch his to a water pump.
There's actually 1, 2, 3. There's 4 different varieties of these.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh
yeah. BL3T.
Yeah, that's the one I got. I wonder if it's going to focus.
Let's make you big.
Focus.
Back, right there.
Anyways, there's 4 different ones. This is the newest one. But yeah, it has.
Does it say what the difference is on them?
Yeah, so the GL1T is just a bottom mesh. I do not need to be big for this.
Okay.
The BL2T just has side meshes, and that's what he was talking about.
Yep.
The BL2TF has a special fine mesh on it.
That's the one I need.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one has bottom and sides.
Oh wait. So go back to the one before that one with the special fine mesh. What is that one called?
The
I'll write this down here.
BL2TF.
BL2 BL2TF.
Yep.
And it just has the sides, it sounds like, because it's the same as the BLT or the BL2 BLT. I could go for one.
That sounds good right now.
You know, it does sound good. The BL2, right? The BL2 is the one that just has the 2 mesh on the sides, right? Not the bottom.
Yeah, just the sides.
Okay. And the TF probably stands for something, whatever, something fine.
Yeah, fine mesh.
You know, like I don't know who all
Wrap it in
sells
pantyhose. That's not a bad
those,
idea.
but I know that the PlecoHotels.com on Facebook, that those people that they sell like a couple of different types. I know for sure, but I don't know. I don't know. You know, like if they had that finer one. You know, but they might if they got like 3 or 4 different types. So I don't know.
Well, I got this last year.
Yes.
I won that gift card last year. And
Okay.
this is
From
Aquarium Co-op.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, that's the one they're selling. Yeah, I think that's where I got. No, I got mine at Swaps actually, both of them. I think the first one I got was at the Keystone Clash, and the other one I got at another swap.
So I'm just wondering if the mesh the fine mesh means this is smaller than what this is.
Yeah, because that one's like a stainless steel mesh. I think is what mine is. The BL2, right?
Yeah.
Or the 3. The 3 one is the same. What has the bottom thing?
Mm.
Interesting. So I gotta check out to see if that TF one is a little bit better, because some of those eggs. I mean, those little pseudo fry are tiny. I'm sure some of the Melanitania stuff is like puny.
Oh, yeah, and they would just swim out of there and get eaten.
Yeah, they can get through it, right? Yeah, and that's my experience. Although a lot of times, like when I was using them, they were pretty safe anyway, so they just kind of floated in and out at will. And then at some point, they were either too big to get in or too big to get back out.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
What's nice with this though, they're airflow in it. That's what helped bring fresh water in all the time.
Yeah. I like that. I like that a lot.
It has the 2 different brackets.
Yeah. Although I did have a problem. This is one of the other beefs I had with that. The bracket you got in your hand right there.
Yeah,
the one that you use to hang on. That's the one that hangs on the glass, right? And then you use if you don't. My experience is if you don't tighten that thing all the way, it hangs like cattywampus in the tank. And sometimes I had a problem where this was too low, and a fish got in and ate a lot of the fry.
Oh man!
Oh, man. And I noticed that nut comes loose, so you got to keep tightening every once in a while.
Yeah.
Just some knocking around. It's only a plastic thing. It's not like it's any sort of like actual tension on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just I think it's nice.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely a quality item. It feels solid, like you're probably dropping on the floor and would bounce. You know what I mean? That's what it feels like. And I think I might actually switch if I'm going to use it again or keep using those. I might actually switch to the one that's like the suction cup that sticks on the glass on the inside of the tank. I think that might be a better, solid, more, because it's got the 4 suction cups, so it's got like
Yeah.
So my question is like, because those have that bracket, you know what I mean? You got one side's going to be sticking outside with the rim here. If you have a glass lid, are you able to shut it all the way, or is it one that
No, well, yeah, no, it's gonna be resting on the glass lid. Yep. Or you gotta work it in the back of the tank somehow. You know what I mean?
To where one of the holes are, but then it's kind of gonna be a pain.
That's probably another reason why putting the actual suction cup thing on there might be a better idea too. Just get rid of that whole mess.
Yeah, and as far as their type of suction cups, it's the same style for that Zist bubbler.
Yep.
They won't come off easily.
No, actually, I've never think I've ever had
No.
them come off. They're actually a big pain in the ass to get off.
Yes.
Yep, they are. They are.
Obviously, if your glass is covered in algae, it's not going to stick.
You're
But
right.
yeah.
No,
Wait.
actually, Snoots and Boots, that's
That was
not
fine.
that heavy. It's not that heavy at all.
No, I mean, because like pretty much, once you get it in the tank, it's not like actually holding any weight. All because where it's got the screens and stuff, that the water can just
Flow
go
through it.
through it. So it's not like putting a basket and like a big rock or something in it.
Yeah.
Come on.
I would hope
Somebody's
not.
knocking at the door here.
Knock, knock, knocking on Jason's door.
Yup.
Oh, hello, Jenny Lynn.
Jenny Lynn,
Jenny
what's
Lynn.
going on, Jenny?
Nice to see you. The
Indeed.
Fluval ones, I have those too. I really like them.
Yeah, I got.
All right, come on.
They're not that heavy, really, neither. So
I have a visitor.
Morning.
These things.
Yeah. I love
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, I have.
got two
That's
of
yeah,
these.
exactly.
I got two of these. This one I've only used once. The other one I've used two. No, the other one's still brand new in the box, not even been pulled out. And then I got one that's like half the size of this one that I've used a couple of times, but now it's just put up in the abyss of a fish tank accessories, that I got a bunch of, that the only days I thought about taking to like a swap and selling, but I was like, I got to go through it all.
But I mean, they're nice for. I've hatched Cory eggs in them.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, which I have, but it just seems like that. That you got to keep them spotless because I'm sure it's not like this for everybody, but with mine, like if I let like a tad bit of detritus, I guess, get at the bottom, that they die.
I just whenever it gets stuff collecting at the bottom, I just take a turkey baster in there and pull them out.
This is the fluval ones you're talking about?
Yeah, the flu ball one though, you can put a high flow rate coming in there, just that the whole way.
What was it? Was it Jeremy earlier said he puts like a little pump on those, so instead of using the air stone, it's a pump driven thing? That's interesting.
You could. You could probably put a real small one on there at the end of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Well, I did that. Well, I just built like something like that. I don't know. I just showed it on my stream this morning. But I did like one of those little fountain pumps, you know what I mean? Or whatever, like for a dog bowl or whatever it is. And I took that 1/4-inch tubing, the stuff that you use for like RO systems and stuff like that. It's kind of rigid. And those connections that like push fittings and whatever they're, the like John Guest fittings. I can't remember what they're called, but I got a whole kit of them in a refrigerator, like water kit. You know what I mean? The line that's supposed to run your refrigerator. It's like the same tubing, same diameter. And I just built something very similar with that, just to shoot water into the little thing that I have.
Well, that's a great idea. I mean, I like that method.
Yeah, the whole thing cost me like $20 maybe. Well, probably a little bit more considering I got the containers. You got to buy the containers too. Like it's like I don't know. Tune in Sunday mornings, you'll see it.
Yeah, you can attach a power.
There's that too.
Huh. Yeah, I've seen these. I don't really like them. Those
German breeding rings are really cool. I've seen those. When was at the Triple Crown, and I saw the guy that was selling them, and I'm like, oh, I'll come back later to get some. I came back later, they were all gone. I was like, oh, you idiot.
They did sell quick. I don't know.
went
I
quick.
just wasn't a fan of them. I don't know, but that's just me.
But they
Yeah,
do
I
have
mean-
a very fine mesh, and they kind of work on that same principle where they use like an air driven thing or something like that to pump tank water into the ring, and then the fine mesh lets the water go back into the tank. Excuse me. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, and they float around. The only thing I kind of don't like is that they're like all these things are always round. Like,
Yeah.
right? Why can't you make them square? Like, fish tanks are square, right? Like, if I'm gonna do some sort of like breeding project, I'm gonna want all these rings like moving around, like
Right.
bumper boats.
I mean, it's going to keep it from, bouncing or getting stuck in a corner, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I'm sure there's a reason for it. I don't know. I'm not the design guy. But I'm thinking of like, optimizing space, and using circles in a square is not the way to optimize space.
No, it definitely isn't.
Well, maybe like in the next 10 or 15 years, like they will come out with something better. Who knows?
Yeah, we'll talk to them Germans.
Yeah, Bentley said it collects a lot of stuff.
I've heard that they actually get clogged up pretty quick too, so you got to keep on the maintenance, especially the finer mesh ones, because it is a fine mesh. You know what I mean? Anything that gets pumped in there is gonna, or whatever they generate the waste that's in that breeding ring. I've heard that. That's one of the downsides of using fine mesh stuff. But
that's a good reason. Because down in the corners of the I see.
Okay.
That's fair.
Right.
I see.
I
think there's a way. There's a way.
The Zen Ginger showed up. How you doing?
What's up,
Hey,
Zen?
Zen.
Zinger?
Zinger.
The Zinger.
Yeah, no, I haven't really. I'd love my favorite ones in flu balls, especially if for guppies. I always get the bigger one because they have more room, but you can do two of them at the same time in there. There's a divider that you can put in. I mean, there's so many ways, but the one thing though with those flu ball ones is the output side is them. They got two different, I guess, blockers.
Yeah.
It helps keep fry from going out.
Grates.
Them grates. That even the smallest grate one on there, the fry can still go out. And what I did was I got a piece of sponge and just cut it and just put it there. Now, of course, you got to take the sponge and clean it. That little chunk of sponge collects a lot of stuff. But other than that, it works well.
Yeah. And I guess it all depends on the fry you're dealing with too. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, same idea.
Well,
that's kind of what I do with mine. I have a sponge kind of blocking everything, so at the fry.
So like this
those fry are so little, man.
It's showing that like you can put up to 3 different chambers. You know what I mean? Like you have like 3 different sections.
Seeing that? Put a sponge in the outflow. Yep. Oh yeah. Is that the large one?
That's the real big one. Yeah, that's the real big one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Check it out. That mustache is looking spectacular, Bobby.
Well, thank you, DD. But I'm not gonna lie though, it's starting to get old though.
The mustache?
Yeah, it's starting to wear on me, as far as
Oh, I know, man.
Snoochie. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Nylon window screen to cover the grates. That's a good idea too. A little piece of nylon. You said
Yeah.
nylon window screen. Same idea. I actually bought a little roll. I think it was like a 2-foot roll of like really fine stainless steel mesh, right? And I
Mhm.
cut that stuff. I was using it for my worm colonies. I just cut like a little circle so they could get air and not worry about stuff getting in or out. And I have
so
like
it's using,
I
like,
bought that
cold-
roll a long time ago, and I still have like 1 foot 11 inches of it. So yeah, might have to look at something like that too. Putting some of that mesh on the end. That might yeah. There's ways. We have the tech.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's a
Cool.
pretty good idea what he uses it for. Interesting.
Yeah. I find that baby shrimp and with stuff like eggs and stuff like that actually really works out really well. Shrimp anyway, at least Neos. In my
I can
experience, they don't
second that.
mess with the edge. They don't mess with the eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Kind of tend to them a little bit,
hmm
They say ram's horn snails do too.
I don't know,
Yeah.
man. I'm a little on the fence about the snails. I'm not entirely sure if they eat the eggs or not.
I remember when Foxy was doing her it was the first time she did her Cory egg hatch, the Paleotis, the long fins. Snail went right over it, cleaned it, and left it alone.
Yeah. Oh, I did. What is that? The one video I did on those pseudomugo blue eyes. There's a macro shot of a snail coming up there and like sucking on the egg, and he just walked up there and like mouthed all over the egg and just walked away. But like he didn't eat the egg, which I was actually kind of like, okay, that's cool. But I think they could easily eat the eggs, and I think at some point they might, depending on how hungry they are.
Yeah.
Bentley Pasco says snails certainly eat rainbow eggs, and yeah, I don't think that they won't. Let's put it that way. I can't imagine you like, oh no, let me pass up this perfectly good morsel of food because I'm somehow morally obligated not to eat it.
Right.
I don't see that happening.
I don't know. I always collect them.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Is it cold up here yet? It's 28 degrees, Steve.
It's
cold
windy as
here.
hell where I'm at, man. It's really windy.
Like
Which might have been part of the
apparently
reason my internet problems earlier. The wind.
I can't remember what day it said, but like either Tuesday or Wednesday, it's calling for snow here. So.
Yeah. Tis the
But
season.
it's not going to stick, though. I mean, it's not going to stick. You know, I mean, like, if it does, they might stay there for like a half a day or something.
But Wednesday's the first day of winter.
Is it?
It is.
Huh. I didn't know that.
Yep. It's not even winter yet.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Doesn't that suck?
Yeah, it does. Yes, it does.
I know. We got more time. Well, I guess this tomorrow or Wednesday is like, it's as dark as it gets, I guess. Everything gets better from then. Starts getting brighter. Days get longer.
Yeah, I mean, for some odd reason, I don't know. I don't know if y'all get this way, or if you feel it or not. But it seems like like when it gets wintertime, when we don't have as much daylight anymore and it's just cold all the time, that it's kind of depressing in some ways.
Oh yeah.
It's
they
like,
call that, what is that, seasonal light disorder or something like that?
Yeah.
The sun goes away and everybody just like, oh, I don't care about it. I don't want to live anymore.
Right. Yeah.
I feel it, man. That's why you sit in the fish room with the lights on and be like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Soak it in.
That vitamin D.
Yeah, 28 degrees is not fun right now. The heat won't stop running. It's just ridiculous.
We need sun. That's right.
Well, supposedly
how
we got a
cold?
storm.
How cold does it get up there when the clash is going on? I mean, like, you know, does it get to the point, you know, where you got to have like a jacket on, or is it just like a
this past year it was a little nipply out there, man.
Yeah.
It got down to
Really?
like the 40s, and people were either like,
oh
Yeah,
man.
it got pretty cold.
It got cold. It's like late September, right? So that's like right, you know, the season is changing.
Well, the year before,
Sometimes it can be
was
really
actually
warm
warm.
too. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's a hit or miss, man. It's like one of those things that can be chilly, probably like down in like maybe the mid to low 40s,
Right. Yeah.
depending on if it's an unseasonably whatever front coming through. But a lot of times it can be just really nice, 60s, 70s.
60s that's what I like the most. Is, you know,
Yeah,
between
where it
like
dips
60
down to 50s
and
at night.
65.
It's one of those. It's like that season where things are changing, so it depends on like every day is different. You could have a week that's in the 80s, and the next week it's in the 50s.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Digimon.
Fishymon, Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff. I can't do it like him though. Voice of an angel, that man.
Got 80 people here, man. Holy cow.
80.
I wonder how many of those 80 hit that like button.
Probably none. Let's
Gotta hit
see.
the like,
should.
people. Come
Think they
on now,
should.
hit the like.
59 of them. 59.
Good. I'm liking them odds. Yep.
81. Yeah, so hit that like button, people. Let's get those likes up there. Let's give Skipper a hand here.
So, Jason, what's new with you, man? I mean, you got something, you know, that you're working on or you're thinking about getting, maybe?
Is this a trick question?
Could be.
What am I working on? I don't know. I just set up a 125 today, so that's like I'm on.
I seen that.
Got working on that. I got to get it's a reef ready. What do they call it? Reef ready. So it's a pre-drilled tank. It's got bulkheads in the bottom, overflow weirs. So I got to get some sort of like either canister filter or sump in the bottom there. But it's been holding water now for 12 hours ish. No, not that long. A little less.
Well, that's good.
10 hours.
Well,
8 hours, 9 hours.
Well, I mean, you know, since it's been holding water that long, I mean, you know, of course, you know, you want to keep checking it, you know, but sounds
that's a good sign.
Like it's pretty good.
It's a good sign.
It's pretty dang good.
It's a good sign it didn't immediately start leaking. Yes.
Yeah.
Or just shatter, and it's a great sign.
Yeah.
So I gotta hook it. Yeah, that's what I got going on. I'm gonna be working on that. I gotta, you know, it's a whole lot, man. There's a whole lot to that. You know, setting up a brand new tank, and the tank is huge.
Yeah. Now, all I'm gonna do is get a Skipper there his 75 gallon. You know.
Yeah, I know. Oh,
yep.
I gotta get that. Something.
I got to stand for you.
You'll get a stand.
I'm gonna get that stand off of you, but man, I need that 75, and that's gonna be kind of a project. Because I'm gonna have to find like good scaping stuff, like rocks and stuff like that, and I would have to go to down by Lancaster to get that fish place, because there's no place around here that has good landscaping. Yeah, landscaping.
That place is actually really, really cool. That's one of the things I remembered is they had some really awesome landscaping or aquascaping supplies, and they were pretty cheap. You could get. They had like pallets of petrified wood.
Yes,
pallets of lava rock, pallets of Sayur stone, pallets of dragon stone. Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, if you go, man, definitely let me know because I'll meet you there.
Yeah, I need to do something. Field trip. Yep.
Heck
it's
yeah.
due, Skipper. It's due.
You never know. You know, Christmas is coming.
Yeah.
Santa will bring you a little gift for the tree.
No, I ain't getting nothing. Nothing but a lump of coal and maybe some sticks. I don't know.
Never know. Santa's always watching.
Santa loves you too, Skipper. Don't you be talking like that.
Ah, but there is something else that's going on in this stream today.
Really?
And if
I don't like surprises.
you don't like surprises,
It's the season for surprises. That's right.
It is. It started today on quite a few other channels too.
Oops.
Rico.
Chat jumped.
Yeah, it's
Santa
true.
can be everywhere.
Can be anywhere. Santa is everywhere. But today, we actually have a Santa Claus. And I'm going to bring this fine-looking Santa Claus up if Santa is ready. And it's actually Mrs. Claus.
Hey!
Hey,
Oh,
Mrs. Claus.
Mrs. Claus! Miss Claus!
Hey.
You're not even
I've been a
Hey.
very good boy, Mrs.
Hey.
Claus. Very
I
good.
bet you have.
Wait,
you
Mrs.
could
Claus
be.
is here. I gotta switch to something festive.
Ooh.
All right.
Wow.
Should have did this in front of the Christmas tree or something like that. Huh?
There you go.
Oh, Lord.
But
how's everybody?
good. How are you?
All right.
You busy today?
Well, I've been baking cookies, because Santa drops off weight. He's so busy. And I got to keep him fattened up to keep that suit. I don't want to have to take that thing in. I'm
It's
lazy.
a lot of work.
Yeah, so I'm keeping
It's easier to
cookies are
keep 'em-
rolling out the oven.
Exactly.
I'm sure them Santa suits ain't cheap neither.
Sure they eat.
So we do have a giveaway. It's only one item. It
Ooh.
is. I'm gonna bring a picture of it up, and I don't know. Miss
Nice.
Claus may have. Is it showing? Should be. It is.
Yes.
It's the
Uh-oh.
Fluval Flex
Holy
15
smokes.
gallon.
Thing's purty.
Wow.
Won't you look at that?
That
Who
thing's
donated
perfect.
this? FluvalAquatics.com?
Yes.
That's
The Hagen
awesome.
Group.
Wow.
They
That's-
donated that tank to us.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Now, it is a U.S. only shipping item.
Yeah.
Yes, US only, unfortunately. But
That thing sure is pretty.
it's a very nice tank. That's a very nice tank. That's the one that comes with its own lighting. It's all in one, right? It's got a little like
Yeah.
sump in the back there, like
Yeah, it has this little
overflow
three
weir or
split.
something. Yeah,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Weirs are the big thing this year. Have you noticed? You talked about weirs twice tonight.
I know. I know.
I've tuned into that word today for some reason. I don't know why.
Might be onto something with them. I don't know.
Where's the season to be jolly?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where are you at?
Okay.
Lord.
So what we're going to do, oh man, my brain is
Well,
fried today.
Looky right here. Looky right
And
there.
there it is.
Oh, boy.
Oh wow.
This
Yeah.
thing has been at my house since July, and I just pulled it out of its big box and then its other big box, and it's still in this kind of wrapping.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's nice. It's got the pretty bowed front thing.
That is a very nice tank.
Oh,
This
wow.
one is
cow.
white apparently, but it has the 3 bays,
Oh, that's
the
nice.
light,
Oh wow. I didn't even know that's how they
remote
work.
control light kit.
Nice.
7,000,
Very cool.
75,000 Ks, 7,500 Ks. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
But,
the light
yeah.
spectrum. Yeah, that's full spectrum.
And the light is on the side of the tank.
Really?
Oh,
Looks like. It looks like, I don't know if it's just the top or the bottom because I haven't had these things off.
Yeah, right.
We got
better
99 people watching. Woo!
But I know the little hole up there for the flow to come back in is up there, so I would assume that that's the top. I'm dropping balls.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
They're hitting the floor.
Just don't fall off your chair, Dee Dee.
It's better than my
Yeah.
knees.
So the hashtag is going to be tanked.
Tanked.
Yeah, buddy.
And we want to
And-
thank the Hagen Group, fluballaquatics.com, for donating this. It's a very nice prize. It's retails like at 180 somewhere.
Yeah, that's what the
I've seen them, on sale, for like the after Christmas sales and whatnot, but average.
Hashtag
Well, they sure are
tanked.
nice.
It is nice,
Yeah.
nice tank. I was like, daggone, that thing's nice. That'd be a great shrimp tank.
It sure
That would be a great nano tank for sure. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mm.
What's nice about that tank also, it has, you can, what do you want to call it? DIY the back with other filtration to collect beneficial bacteria and everything else too.
Yeah, because I'm sure there's stuff in this box,
Mhm.
but it's a lot of room back there. So that is really, really nice.
Yeah, you can also rip out the back. Put whatever you want in there.
Yeah.
There you go, Skipper 100 people.
Wow.
gotta-
Hit that like, people. If you're not subscribed, I don't know what you're doing.
So they have to be to put a comment in because I don't want those special people to come in and try to raid your crap and put up porn stuff in there. That's terrible.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
You try to have a good
Horrendous.
stream and you got people doing that to your streams. It's crazy. Oh, Crown Tail loves you.
I love her too. Or him.
Crown tail,
It's-
half moon. Hello.
Is Crantail a male, female? I don't know. I'm assuming female.
I
I
would assume
think
that
she
too. I don't know why.
is. Yes.
I
Yes.
forget.
But they're always sweet to me, whoever.
Alshon's here.
Alshon's getting
Alshon.
hashtag tanked. 68
Oh.
people. Come on, one more.
That's Whip's favorite hashtag. Is he in here?
And we
Haven't
got,
seen Catfish Nation in a while. Nice to see you, bud.
hey, Catfish Man. Then we got Melvin in the chat. Hey, Melvin.
He says
Legacy Aquascaping.
71 peeps.
he says that his Ravens suck this year. Well, so do the freaking Steelers. So must be something in the air.
You know who's doing not too shabby? The Eagles.
Yeah, they're not doing too bad this year.
But nobody likes the Eagles. Even Eagles fans don't like the Eagles.
That's Steph.
I'm convinced.
Steph.
I'm gonna have to get an elf to brush out my hair later.
Oh, DD.
Oh, Dee.
Hey, you got to use those elves to the best of your advantage.
Keep thinking of that freaking video clip.
I know, that's so funny, man. Dee, I don't know, man. That was hilarious.
It was
I'm
awesome.
sorry.
What really got me
I'm
thinking
glad you're
about it
okay. but that was
again
hilarious.
today was Jimmy P. Whenever his stream today is, I apologize for not asking, but I had to do that anyways.
Yeah, he made it was
my.
cute too. Was a laughing at the end. Which I made one too.
Oh, I'm sure.
And then we got the second mustache guy in the chat. We got all things fish, Mike. I'm catching up to you,
yeah.
brother. I'm catching
Oh,
up to you.
That's right.
Dash Wars is on, baby. Let's get it.
See, you two together, right? And you put them damn glasses on. You all could go.
Mustache Street.
You all could be actors in the Top Gun.
Yeah, Maverick and Goose. But I want to be Maverick though.
Yeah, it didn't fare out too well for Goose. Let's put it that way.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't.
Yeah.
But what are we doing here? Oh, this is hashtag tanked. What is this for?
Uh, it's fur. I just closed that picture too. It's for that right there. What's sitting beside her, a tank.
Let's see.
There it is. The Blue Ball
15
Flex
gallon
15.
Blue Ball Flex freshwater kit with remote light, all the sump stuff, the filter, the light, the little mat to slide it on.
The whole 9. All you
It's
got to do is
beautiful.
plug it in and put some water in it. You're good.
Nearly about, yeah.
Yeah.
That is true, George. It's just for U.S. only.
U.S. only, unfortunately.
I couldn't imagine how much that thing would cost to ship overseas.
Well,
if it
and
would come in
speaking
one
of that,
piece.
whoever wins will not get this one because
Oh, okay.
it came. I've had it since July, but it came on this giant pallet, and they had it banded down to it and everything. Well, we had to take the pallet off so we could put it in the shed, and I am afraid to ship it. I don't think I can ship it. So, whoever wins, make sure I get it. Through your channel host, make sure I get your address and a Petco, PetSmart, or something near you, and I will order one, and you can pick it up straight from the store. That way we don't have to worry about it getting busted up
That's a great idea.
in a truck.
Great.
That's pretty much a Petco or PetSmart almost everywhere.
Yeah, so we'll get you a tank, whoever wins.
Yeah, that would be.
Unless Paul Sotero wins it, and then I can drive it to him.
Yeah, this one, Paul. You getting that one, Paul?
You
Good
got
luck,
a
Paul.
1 chance in 100 people, Paul.
Well, we got like 76, I believe, that only entered.
There you go,
so
77
odds
now.
narrowed down, Paul.
110 people in the room.
Yeah.
He
Got
said, Coro said there are 189 at the PetSmart.
And it may be because at one time when I checked, it was like 139. And then the next time when we were doing some paperwork, it had popped up to 180. So it might be by then.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the things that sucks is the price of all this stuff that goes up.
And since this one is white, if we have the options, the other person can pick a white or a black one.
I didn't know they had white ones.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Yep.
Well, you got it. Last chance to put it in. You got 1 more minute to put in, and then I'm going to type stop, and we're going to go ahead and draw this and see who wins it. Remember, one of the other rules: if you win and you give it to somebody, that is still your win. The person that you give it to can still enter for these giveaways for the I believe, yeah. So that's one of the rules, in case y'all forgot.
Right. Absolutely. So everyone, good luck. I mean,
Yes.
Absolutely.
there's plenty more giveaways. It's going to be
Paul.
around. So.
Get one twice.
That's funny. He says going twice. God, bringing flashbacks. We're on vacation from that right now.
Exactly.
Hey, he's good at an auction. He kept
Yeah.
them on track, that one that we went to.
Oh, I bet he did. All right, here we go. Here is the drawing. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
And sold. Who could it be?
Jimmy!
Jimmy.
Oh,
There
wow.
you go, buddy.
Jimmy!
That's awesome,
Congrats.
Jimmy.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Congratulations, buddy.
That is fantastic. And I'm not driving it to you, Jimmy P. Get over that.
Local
I'm not
pickup
coming to
only,
your
Jimmy P.
Was one of the rules that they had to be here, or how is that? I didn't read that part.
I guess as long as he emails you. I guess maybe. I guess he. Is he here?
He was in here. He probably fell asleep. He's taking a nap.
Yeah.
Well, now the one thing that you can do, you can say, "Hey, you can do the thing just like
Jimmy
Dan. You
P's
got
in
2
here.
minutes to respond."
It's true. It's fair.
Yeah,
Jimmy just responded.
Did
he
he?
did. Oh,
Yep.
But
He
said-
you
said,
know,
"Oh
we've
my
already
God,
done
that's
this one,
awesome."
but that might be something to think of in some of the future
I
streams.
totally missed it. Yep. Right on, Jimmy.
So Jimmy, make
Okay.
sure that you
He woke up.
send DD your
It's right here.
address and all that stuff and your
Find out.
Petco place.
Yep, whatever your Petco, PetSmart, whatever you have nearby. And if you would, a white one or a black one.
Patty says she doesn't see Jimmy anywhere. Roll again.
There he is, Skipper. I ain't napping, but I'm giving you the finger.
He's awesome.
He was probably passed out on the floor. Probably bumped his head.
When he saw that he won, he may have.
Well,
fell.
you know, karma gets us all. So, you know, he made fun of me. It could happen to him too.
That's right.
That's right.
I made fun of my husband and put that out when he fell last year, taking down the Christmas tree. So I guess I got mine.
There
Karma.
you go.
Oh man.
Oh,
But you did recover with that, like quite impressive, I gotta say. I was almost to the point where I thought you scripted the whole thing. I'm like, wait, did she mean to do that? I don't think so.
Now Skipper can attest. We train a lot on getting knocked down, falling down, and getting back on your feet. Because the longer you're on the floor,
Yeah,
the less good it will do you if you stay on the floor.
Yeah.
that is very true.
Yeah.
So I bounced up like, what was that? That Bumble, what they called it on Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the abominable snowman, when he fell.
Yeah,
down,
Mr. Bumble.
Yeah, he bounces.
Or whatever. Bumble,
Yeah.
yeah, I know, Yukon Cornelius.
Yeah, it might not be pretty, but you get back up.
Nice.
I have to say.
Paul Sotero missed out on another aquarium. Yes, you did.
Yeah, Paul.
Bumble's bounce. That's right. That's right. Bumble's bounce. I forgot about that.
Oh. This is awesome. This was my second one today.
Really? Where else were
Yeah.
you today?
I was on Jimmy P's. Well,
Oh,
actually, it
cool.
was Mary's, but him and Mary co-host. And Jimmy P was given his present from Santa, his bag of switches, stocking full of switches and coal.
That's why I said
It's all
Exactly what he
getting.
deserves.
He's
Now he's
naughty.
got-
He's naughty.
He's got now he can use it to escape his new tank.
Yeah, they can use that charcoal and the stick.
Yeah, some coal and some sticks. There you go.
Oh,
You
my.
want to see it?
That's
And now we do want you to do an unboxing and post it and send tag the sponsor, tag Fish Fam Christmas, tag your giveaway host, tag everybody you can think of that's involved in this, so that people see, you know, that it was appreciated, and you know, maybe somebody else will get a tank from them too, and maybe they'll be back next year.
Absolutely.
There you go.
So, and is that even with people that get gift cards also? Because maybe they won't use it right away.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Do
And
they?
anybody that does win gift cards, just know you're going to have them in less than 24 hours, because Fish Fam Christmas has all of them. So as soon as you win, they verify, shoot it out.
That's
You can
digital,
start
right?
spending as soon as your little heart desires. They tried to make it as easy as it can be.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, thank you,
Yeah.
Patty. Thank you, Shelby.
Well, that was fun.
That was funny. Jimmy.
Paul said I took something under the table from Jimmy P. I didn't spin the dial. He might have followed me here. I might have brought him, you know. But
Actually, in 5 minutes or so, 5 minutes, Susie Q from Q Aquatics, if one of the mods would please put her link in the chat so people can go over there. She will be streaming next after me. Then you have the Fish Tennessee Fish Fam Mafia, or however the heck you want to say it these days.
The Tennessee Fish Mafia.
Wow.
And Dee Dee
Anyways,
is not providing entertainment.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I'm sitting in the chair. I'm not going to try to help Bob pass gas or nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
And then, let's not do that again. That's at 8 o'clock. Then at 9 o'clock, you got Danikin. And then after him, you have Griffin if he's going tonight.
And there could be some pop-ups.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Pop-up streams.
That's allowed this year, too. So, got to be subbed to everybody.
Is
And
every
be
one
on
of
the
those
ready.
channels we just named on the Christmas list? I
Pardon?
think so. I think all those channels you just named are on the Christmas list. The Fish Fam Christmas that could
I don't
possibly be Santa showing up.
I don't know.
I'm not sure. I can't remember.
I don't remember if Griffin did or not.
No,
But
Griffin-
you can go to the Fish Fam Christmas community tab page and see everybody who's going to be giving out prizes and what their prizes are. You just
There
don't
you
know when. And it already shows who has won the prizes that have been distributed already.
Sweet.
Because that Fish Fam committee, they're on it.
Yeah, they are definitely on it. I saw that earlier today. Well, it's very nice. A lot of people that were winning stuff in other giveaways from different channels throughout the year, they donated it to the Fish Fam Christmas, which was pretty nice of people too. Instead of keeping it for themselves, they gave it away.
Yeah. In fact, I have one box here that was donated that was sent to here instead of to the person that won it to give it away. So if somebody wins that one, I'll be sending that out too. But just so you know, Fish Fam Christmas did not pay for this. I'm going to have to pay for it because I'm afraid to ship it. Okay. So I will add the money back in, whatever it takes to replace it, because I don't want to break it.
Right.
I don't think I
That's
can do
fair.
it.
I would be scared.
Yeah.
I think you got it covered with the local PetSmart. That's cool.
Yeah. But just so it's up there, we're trying to be as transparent as possible. And,
Yeah.
it might sound funny that I'm keeping this one, only because the shipper sent it last July and didn't want to hold on to it till December. And it came here in a 18-wheeler.
Wow.
I don't know how he got out of this neighborhood.
Oh, listen, I'm gonna tell you, them truck drivers are pretty good.
Yes. And the poor little fella, he wasn't big as a minute. And my ring camera, we weren't home, but my ring camera, he was struggling with one of those, like a long dolly that's so heavy with this thing. And I felt so sorry for him. It's like, man, I get out there and help him if I was home. I said, you can just leave it right there in the driveway. We can see it. So he unloaded it and left. I know he thought, and as many cars that's on the people park in front of their houses instead of in driveways a lot of times.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he played the devil at the cul-de-sac getting out of here.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy to send a whole semi just for that little 15-gallon tank.
And the pallet, I could lay on the pallet. It was that big. And it was strapped like in the middle of it with these big bands that we had to take wire cutters and cut them off.
Oh, my.
Bands.
That's like comical.
Well, I guess because they do that, you can't sit anything beside it because those bands keep anything from being able to be set on that pallet.
Mm-hmm.
Because they, away from the box, and they can't do anything but set it in the middle of the floor somewhere, which is smart.
Yeah, right. You can't stack it, right? Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you don't have to worry about one shipment anyways, unless it gets dropped, in the warehouse or something.
Oh, yeah.
Falls off the truck.
And so since it's been sitting in the shed since July, I hope it don't leak.
I'm sure it'll be
The
fine.
warranty's about gone already. And he got out of the box.
It's funny.
And I don't have anywhere to put it. This is going to have to take some creativity.
Well, just get rid of that Christmas tree.
Well, it's in front of
Got
a
a spot
55
right there.
and a 20. There's a
Oh,
55
okay.
and a 20
Okay.
behind it. It's leaning on them.
That's fair.
Standing up against them.
Mrs.
Yeah.
Claus needs a bigger workshop.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I've already run him out of his man cave.
Oh,
And this
big.
was a former one-car garage in the Saltfish Room.
Oh man.
So I just don't know what else to do. But this little tank right here, I might could sit it in the middle of the floor, might could.
Probably could.
Maybe.
Yeah, I've got all the tanks on the sides because I don't know what's supporting me because the floor was raised up from the concrete to make it level with the rest of the house.
Right.
So I don't know what they did, and I can't see it. So I have all the weight on the edges just in case,
That's crazy. All right. I want to thank Robert and Jason for being here tonight, and also Mrs. Claus for showing up. The people that put the Fish Fam, well, Rico started it, and then he reached out for some help. And all them committee members had a lot of work to do. Appreciate your work for doing this, getting this lined up for everybody. It's a fun thing to do, to give. It's one way to give back to the Fish Fam. It's a great way to do it. That's all I have. You guys got anything you want to say?
Nope.
I agree.
Good times.
Just like Skipper said, we appreciate it, each and every one of y'all. And thank you, Mrs. Claus. We appreciate you coming in and
you're welcome.
doing that awesome giveaway.
I was going to
It's
touch that
Skipper's
little
always.
mustache.
Also want to thank everybody in chat for showing up tonight, and the mods for doing a wonderful job posting links. Everybody have a good night.
Have a good night, y'all.
Merry Christmas.